Pentagon addressed reporters today on a deadly U.S. airstrike in Baghdad. The attack comes as the Israel-Hamas war rages on amid fears the conflict could expand. In the last several hours, the region was rocked with even more bombings and killings. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
That's right, Tracy. In addition to that deadly U.S. attack in Baghdad, the last few days have seen a Hamas leader killed in Beirut, 2 bombings in Iran that killed or injured hundreds of people, which ISIS has now claimed responsibility for, and a warning to the Houthis to stop attacking ships in the Red Sea. Their impact on the overall war between Israel and Hamas remains to be seen.
At an afternoon press conference, the Pentagon spokesman discussing the U.S. strike on the headquarters of an Iran-backed militia in Baghdad that took out a high-ranking militia commander.
U.S. forces took necessary and proportionate action against Mushtaq Jawad Kazim al-Jawari, a.k.a. Abu Taqwa. Abu Taqwa was actively involved in planning and carrying out attacks against American personnel.
The strike carried out against the terror group Harakat al-Nujaba. Since war broke out between Israel and Hamas, Iranian-backed militias have carried out more than 100 attacks targeting U.S. troops in Iraq and Syria.
It is important to note that the strike was taken in self-defense, that no civilians were harmed, and that no infrastructure or facilities were struck.
The war between Israel and Hamas now lasting nearly 3 months. Heavy fighting continues. Neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Israel says several thousand Hamas fighters remain in northern Gaza. At the State Department, this assessment.
Obviously, we want to prevent the conflict from spreading, but part of that means that people need to stop taking strikes against our soldiers. And if they take strikes against our soldiers, we're going to do what we need to protect ourselves, as any country would do.
Also today, former Vice President Mike Pence in Israel getting an up-close look at what remained of a police station attacked by Hamas terrorists October 7th, and hearing accounts of what happened during a fierce battle between Hamas and police officers.
I consider Israel our most cherished ally, and in this dark hour, I wanted to do my part to make sure the people of Israel know that the people of the United States are with you.
Also tonight, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is heading back to the Mideast this weekend for the 3rd trip there, I should say the 4th time, in 3 months to try to keep the fighting contained. And separately tonight, the war in Ukraine. U.S. intelligence officials say Russia is starting to use ballistic missiles from North Korea. This as Moscow struggles to replenish its stockpiles. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.